Good afternoon, everybody. I hope you are all okay. Happy Friday. I hope you're enjoying your active Friday afternoon after a fantastic week. Again, you've been working extremely hard, so well done to all of you. So we're here now at the end of another week. We have one more week to go, and then it is finally half term. So let's keep up that excellent work for next week, and then we can have a lovely week off at home, enjoy doing the things that you will enjoy doing. Okay, so keep up that hard work for next week. I know that many of you are making sure you're at your lessons every day, you're on time, and you're completing the work that's being asked of you. So well done to all of you. So we know it's Friday, so that means it is our celebration shout outs for this week. So let's get started. First of all, we're going to start with 3H this week, and in 3H this week we have Millie for her outstanding attitude and her willingness to learn. We also have Bethany for working extremely hard with English with a really good focus on her retrieval questions during her reading sessions. We then have Abigail for being a book club superstar. So well done, Abigail. You've clearly been accessing book club an awful lot, so well done. And finally in 3H this week, we have Logan for always being willing to participate in lessons and always sharing his ideas whilst online. Well done. Next, we have 3W, and in 3W this week, we have Elena for working hard in English and making sure that she's using the APE to help her to answer her reading questions. We have Emil for always being ready to learn and willing to share his answers. We have Darcy for improved confidence, well done, when answering questions whilst online, which is great. And Miss Wilton has said that's been lovely to see, Darcy, so good girl, keep it up. We have Marcelina for always trying her best with work and sending Miss Wilton lots of work via her dojo portfolio, good girl. And finally we have Lucy J for always fabulous, sorry, let's start that one again, I do apologise. We have Lucy J for some fabulous reasoning answers in maths this week. Well done, Lucy. Next we have 1B, and in 1B this Friday we have Logan Quate for his excellent contributions during lessons, always sharing his knowledge with his peers. Well done, Logan. We have Klaus for engagement, particularly in maths, and particularly when he's been learning to tell the time too. Good, well done. We have Seb for consistent high standards of work being produced during this period and your enthusiastic attitude as well, Seb. Good glads. We have Ezra for working hard to improve his work in all lessons and asking questions when he is unsure, and also listening very, very carefully as well. And finally, we have Finley for being confident in sharing his answers during lessons, which is showing that his understanding is really improving. Well done, Finley. Next, we have 4DM, and in 4DM this week, we have Amelia for some super writing during English, and we have Emily for a great attitude towards learning. Well done, girls. 6H this week, we first of all, Miss Hickton and Miss Monaghan have asked me to say a big well done to all of 6H this week for their amazing work during your English lessons this week. You've been sharing lots of ideas, you've been listening to the feedback that you've been given, and you've been supporting each other via the chat tool on Teams as well. And you have produced some really, really good introductions for your non-chronological report. So well done, 6H. In addition to that, we have Olivia for a positive attitude to everything and always completing her work. And she hasn't felt very well this week, but she still completed all of her work. So well done, Olivia. Madison for sharing so many positive messages in the chat to support her friends and praising other children as well for their hard work. and also she is also our current Times Table Rockstars top scorer within the competition as well. So well done, Madison. That's been really thoughtful of you, supporting your peers during your lessons. Good girl. We have Joshua for being online a lot more and also taking part in lessons really well this week. Both Miss Monaghan and Miss Hickton are really proud of you, so well done. Next we have Acorns, our little Acorns this week, and we have Fletcher for super number work and reading as well, so good boy. We have Bethany for your improved number work, working with numbers up to 10, good girl. We also have Harvey, and you've been chosen by Mrs. Davies this week for your excellent participation in music, so good boy. And finally in Acorns this week, we have Ollie for super listening during lesson time. Wonderful. Next, we have 5C, and to kickstart 5C's off, we've got Rebecca this week, and Rebecca, a huge well done to you. I know that you don't like the dentist, and I know it absolutely petrifies you going to the dentist, but this week your mum has informed me that you've been to the dentist and you've sat in the dentist chair and you've allowed him to have a look in your mouth and even have an x-ray on your teeth as well. So well done, Rebecca, good girl. I know going to the dentist is something a lot of people find really fearful, so well done for overcoming your fear, good girl. In addition to Rebecca this week in 5C, we have Jack T for showing fantastic engagement and participation in live lessons. We also have Kyra for showing great resilience during maths this week. And we have Caden for excellent participation in maths lessons and sending a lot more work through via Class Dojo portfolio this week. Well done, Caden. Then we have our Bluebells this week. So Bluebells, we have Nichelle for coming onto our online lessons with a big smile and a can-do attitude. That's lovely to hear, good girl. We have Josh for applying our new sounds and reading with confidence during online lessons, good boy. We have Tommy Jack for your improved confidence to share your ideas and also working really hard in your phonics sessions as well this week. And finally, in Bluebells this week, we have Isabella Rose for working very hard and applying her learning in lots and lots of creative ways. It's wonderful. Then we have 2M this week, and in 2M we have Marcy for your enthusiasm to all lessons, good girl. Amelia for reading aloud fluently with lots of confidence. Morgan for joining in with a lot more lessons this week and showing that your confidence is really improving as well. And we have Taylor because Mrs. Maskery has been very proud of your efforts and your whiteboard work during your phonics sessions. So well done. Then we have 4B, and in 4B this week we have Megan for engaging well with your online learning now that you're at home and sharing lots of ideas during lessons as well. Good girl. We have Katie for turning up to every lesson on time, being prompt, being ready to learn and always giving 100% effort. We have Christine for showing you a real commitment to your online learning and trying her best with all the lessons and with also all of your independent activities as well. And finally, we have both Thomas and Ben for listening really well to the feedback Mrs. Bradshaw has given you this week, taking it on board and also acting on it to improve your work straight away. Well done, boys. Next, we have 5M, and in 5M this week, we have Sean, Christian, Taylor and Harley for joining in really sensibly and with great enthusiasm during your small online guided reading groups this week. Well done, excellent. It's great to hear about your guided reading success. In 1J, we have this week Brody for excellent reading within maths lessons. Lovely. Charlie for absolutely beautiful handwriting and accurate use of punctuation in your non-fiction writing. We have Robin for sharing her ideas during online learning lessons. Well done. Frankie Shea for telling the time accurately and discussing his ideas in maths. And finally, we have Oliver C for super handwriting, excellent letter formation and use of capital letters within your non-fiction writing, all about London. And it would seem like year one have had a fantastic week within maths this week, the amount of awards, which is great. 6W, we have Jack for always being eager to answer questions and reading aloud during lessons as well. Sky for a super effort during guided reading this week. Madison S for fabulous answers posted in the chat during live lessons and engaging so well despite your microphone not working. So well done. We have Brooke P for fantastic science work this week. Good girl. And finally, we have Kyron for trying hard in English lessons this week and fabulous explanation of features to really engage the reader. Well done. In nursery this week, we have Charlie for excellent contributions during lessons. We have Willow Lee for super singing and music. Harley B for super explanations of how he keeps warm during winter. Teddy for always being able to explain his answers in maths. And we have Shania J for super home learning. Well done. And finally this week, we have 2S. And it seems as though we've got lots of 2S this week, which is fabulous. Lucas for showing a super attitude towards his learning this week and trying really hard with his phonics. Good boy. We have Toby for engaging in a lot more online lessons this week and also volunteering to answer questions. And Miss Spooner has put, it has been lovely, so lovely to watch Toby grow in confidence in the last few weeks. Well done, Toby. Let's see it next week as well. Good boy. We have Isla. So Isla always has something to share with the class, lots of information to share with the class, and you have produced some lovely work about bridges during the afternoon lessons this week, and also suggesting some excellent ways of improving the structure of your own bridge. And I know in year 2 you have been investigating bridges this week, so I hope you've enjoyed that. We have Nayeth for showing a great attitude and great resilience this week, never giving up, even when you find things a little bit tricky, and you also are never afraid to ask for help, which is absolutely great. You've really, really persevered until you've met that end goal. So good boy, Nayeth. And finally, we have Amber. And again, Miss Spooner has said, Amber, you have been a little superstar. You're also developing in lots of confidence, sending lots of work in as well via Class Dojo, and the work you've been producing in maths, particularly this week, has been excellent. And you've also worked extremely hard with your spelling this week as well, Amber. So well done. So well done to all of the children who have received a shout out this week. Well done to you all. Very proud of you. We're also very proud of each and every single one of you. I know home learning now is going on a long time, okay, but you are doing a great job. Keep going, okay. One more week and then it is half term, okay. So have a lovely weekend, everybody. Once again, thank you to parents and carers for your ongoing support. It is very, very much appreciated. It really, really is. So thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful weekend, and we will see you back all together on Monday at 9 o'clock. And next week, we will be celebrating and learning about Safer Internet Day. So Safer Internet Day is on Tuesday next week. Okay. Have a lovely weekend, everybody. Take care and see you next week.